What is going on, boys and girls of YouTube? We are back on the Ranked to Masters adventure.
Yes,
We'll
sir.
call it today. We're playing mid as of right now. I don't think I'm going to try to trade. I've had a bunch of people make a lot of requests. I think I played mid yesterday or maybe today's video. Yeah, the video that went up today. I played Janice mid, so it's weird. I've got back-to-back mids. Not going to complain. Let's get into the picks and bans. Make sure you're liking these videos and hitting the subscribe button. If 20,000 of you are on this video, if some world we get 2,000 likes on each of these videos, I will be mind blown. So please go for that. See if we get at 2K. If we get 2K, I'll do a giveaway. All right, I'll do a giveaway. Whoa, that was right. Let's see if there's any way to get you guys to actually sub. So I am still banning Bastet. I don't know if Bastet, I haven't played against Bastet since the minor nerfs I went through yesterday. There's super minor nerfs to her and Shiva. Not game breaking. I played the Janice yesterday. It's been requested pretty heavily. The Morrigan has been requested a bunch. So I'll probably look at playing the Morrigan. Plus that'll give us double pressure with the Kamazots. Unless they play something like Zeus or something that's really hard to play into it. Outside of that, mid lane wise, whatever you're comfortable with, and usually going for something that has some kind of mobility is going to be your ideal pick. Scylla might be the most true and clean mid laner to play, in my opinion. A little bit harder on the mechanics and the positioning with the ultimate, but everything else is fairly straightforward as long as you get comfortable with throwing it. So playing a lot of Scylla in mid could be something good for you. If you're struggling, it was always my like go-to mid when I was mainly just jungling and I wasn't really good at a lot of other gods. I would play, and Scylla came out. I got really into Scylla, played a lot of Scylla mid. But yeah, we're gonna play the Morrigan, get our pressure off of this. With the Morrigan, you can go into heavy normal mage items, so CDR, power, normal stuff, and pair that with a normal starter, like a CDR starter or a power starter. You go either of the starters, or you can go into mannequins. The mannequins allows for you late game to have a little bit more burst, while the damage you're doing with mannequins is physical damage, so magical gods don't get to the pen. Their pen doesn't apply to it. It's still a good amount of extra burst. And your early game is nuts because your clear is so good. You have AoE autos on Morrigan. Your third auto is a mass AoE explosion off of the creep. That applies mannequins to everybody. So every third auto, you get to apply mannequins to everything. It clears really well, really fast. It's decent poke in the matchups. So you have those options. We are against the Guan, and Medusa, and Erlang Shen. The Erlang Shen and Newell should have okay clear and pretty good pressure with the Erlang Shen. He'll end up W-keying me a lot. So that's, we go mannequin, we get 10 defense, 10 physical defense, which is good against the Erlang Shen. Might be our go-to. It's probably Guan Yu solo, and they're looking for a support right now. And then our comp rounded out. I love the Ares. It does well. Okay, maybe I don't love the Ares, but the Ares is okay. The Ares counters the Erlang Shen for the most part. Everyone else, it shouldn't do too much into. There's the Xingtian support. Xingtian support is really annoying no matter what god you're playing. You can play any god and it's super, super annoying. Straight up. If he's playing it right, that is the case. But we want to go for the pressure. I'm probably going to go to the mannequins just to show you guys what it does, how it feels. And then we're going to go into heavy CDR because we are playing Morrigan. I like Polynomicon. I think it's just the easiest hard carry item on this god. So I'll look at going into Chronos, Spirideso, Polynomicon, and we'll go from there. Rod, Obshard, normal items for the most part. And then Red Pot will give us our max CDR in the late game. And we should be good. If you do not plan on diving into the backline when you're playing the Morrigan, if you're not going to stealth in and look for plays, don't go poly. Just go into a mage build. Don't go mannequin either, realistically. Go into a mage build, get CDR online early, and then build normal mage and play around your ultimates. And even then, if you are diving the backline, you are kind of playing around your ultimates. A lot of the time you'll dive in, go for the one shot, and then swap into a tank. So I'll be looking at swapping into the tier, maybe into the Guan Yu, depending on who's ahead, if I do get too deep and I need to play defensive. So there's that. We got these items. I am going to go mana potions because the mannequin scepter isn't really going to regen a lot of mana for us. And then we're going to go beads. Aegis, really good here, but because of the Xingtian, I'm not going to commit to an Aegis. And then with the Kamazots, he has decent clear. His lane clear is pretty good as long as he goes as 1 instead of as 2. So we'll see what he does. He did go for Hog. Strange. Oh, it's XL Chaos. I'm pretty sure he's from my stream. He might not realize it's me for whatever reason. Either that or I played it with him yesterday. He might have been in the video yesterday. I'm trying to remember now. I'm pretty sure he was either in my games last night on stream or he was in the stream last night. I can't remember which. XL Chaos, bro. I asked if you were exhale from stream today and you were so confused. Yeah, it was me. Bro, we had so many kills. I recorded a game for YouTube today stream and me and Exhale Chaos literally just ran the fucking lobby. Between the two of us, we had like 30 kills or 20 kills. Yeah, that shit is nuts. All right, whatever. Let's get in this game. Get him his clear. We have the mannequins. The mannequin's gonna finish that for him. He saves his hog, I believe. So this should insta die, and then we'll have lane pressure. We should have really, really good lane pressure off the rip. Erlang Shen does have decent clear though. So it won't be like we're way ahead. We're just gonna tank this since he's hogging it. And go from there. Yeah, we're pretty... Oh, he wasted his dash to get the lane? What? That is not normal. Don't... It's too fast, unfortunate. She doesn't realize I have mannequins, so we're getting really good damage off here. Nice. Really good play there, buddy. So I will clear on the tower line now. Their jungler went into right. Gotta ping it out so the tier, if he's paying attention, knows. And then I might be able to go clear the... Yeah, look at that. That clear is nuts. You get the AoE auto. Those creeps are gonna die. We're good to go start rotating. We could even rotate into the duo lane, to be honest. My duo lane's playing pretty far back. Otherwise, I would. I'm gonna pop my mana potion now. Go back to the lane. Mids are coming up soon. I would love to have ganked duo lane, but with a CERN and an Ares playing back, that usually means they've lost all pressure in the mid lane. He just wasted his root. He's out of position. Oh, I missed. That was good use of his movement. He doesn't have clear, though. He blinks on us, we just beads and walk away. I don't really know why he's so WK. You can tell this is someone who doesn't actually know how to jungle. There's no world where you ever spend that much time. Oh, nice. He should die. Oh my gosh, we are bullying them. So quick tip for the Morgan. If you're ever, playing her and you're not really comfortable with her, when your ult isn't up or whatever, you can hold right. You can hold 4, hold right, hold 4 and pick the god you want to swap into. So I can hold 4 and then right click on the Chemizats. And that way I can just double tap my ult whenever I want to ult into that person. So you can quick ult essentially. It's really something you should know if you play a lot of the Morgan. If you did not know that, start doing it, get used to doing it, make it a habit. Wait, as I was saying, that Erlang Shen, you don't W key up like that. You don't just hold W and run at people. That it makes no sense. It's really strange, actually. I could go help him, but it'd be a waste. He's gonna die. And because his ADC isn't even helping him, I'm definitely not gonna go help him. If the ADC was fighting and had some lockdown or some movement was down from them, I'd probably be pulling up. Erlang Shen again. Clear off. Should be fine here. I'm just gonna disengage. Nice. They end up getting... He gets another kill. He's huge. I'm popping my potions. Hopefully I live here. If Shing10 rotates, I could be in trouble. But I do have my beads up. But he'll do a lot of damage as long as he hits his one. Easy fight when you get to go in as a Chemizats. Nobody can really kill you. We can rotate left. I'm gonna grab these mids first though. Don't want to rotate before getting the farm. Plus we get a little bit of extra mana and health back from the mannequins procs. Put a ward behind me to see if he rotates, and I'm headed over. On my way. Easy rotation. Clear. I'm just gonna leave. I don't actually want to fight this, and he's looking, so I'm not rotating towards him. I'm actually just gonna rotate back towards the lane. I want to disengage. Yeah, I have my item. I'd like to get a little bit more XP and gold, so I'm gonna do this. Not gonna be enough from this, but it's close enough. We'll wait. We'll have to wait 10 seconds to get enough gold to grab our Chronos Pendant. But getting our Chronos Pendant is just important. Plus, Chemizats has mid on lockdown. I'm way ahead of this dude. I'm 2 levels up on their mid laner. Me and this Chemizats are absolutely bullying them. Almost went to that speed. I'm not gonna lie. My natural instinct from playing jungle all the time is just to run to speed out of base. That would have been bad because that causes people to baby rage, and it's a warranted baby rage. I baby rage too. Not the end of the world. Now our CDR is gonna be cracked for our ult too. Drops a lot of downtime on that ultimate from having Chronos Pendant already. There's like Shen's level 6 though. I'm surprised. He's 0-2, but he's farming decently. I think it's because he's taking so much XP from the Nua. He's gonna run up if we get this. Oh, he heard me. Or he has a ward there. Good chance he has a ward there. I have almost have my ult back up. I think he's going to his red buff.
Okay. Enemy missing middle.
Yep, he's going to his red buff. The backs? Oh, he just walked past me. That's unfortunate. We should be good to gank this. I might swap in a tier, but Cam's not this big. Does he have items too? So always check the items. Yeah, he has items too. Bro, we are just destroying these guys. I feel kind of bad because the mid laner is just ulting in and he's so far behind he can't do anything else. But me and this jungler are just ruining the enemy team. Their dual lane doesn't get to play the game. This is what you do with pressure out of the mid lane as well. You don't just sit there and try to kill the mid laner over and over and over again, okay? You make sure you go for these free kills in the side lanes. You make sure you rotate, create pressure. It's hyper valuable to you because then your team's ahead. If your team's ahead, game's free, right? Like if you're playing the game as well as a lot of you guys tell me you guys play the game, if you can do this and spread your pressure and your value and your damage and all that stuff across the map, you'll win every game. You will absolutely win every game. Need to wait a few seconds. I'm gonna back because I want to get wards, but I want to get this wave first. I'm gonna let him clear this since the Xing 10 is around. I don't want to waste my beads when I don't have to. Clear here. And we're out. And we're maxing our 2, and then we're maxing our 1, and then we're maxing our ult. Mainly because I don't plan on the ult being my big kill factor, or like the way I kill people in these games. I plan on it being the one-shot combos, and then if I play it right and position correctly, I'm gonna be able to reset off of that, kind of get the kill, and then back out, and then do it again. Instead of just having to ult and full in. For the early game, you're gonna ult, especially when you have a Camazotz who's got 6 kills. He's massive, and you should use his items to your advantage. All right, we got that. He's farming the Scorpion, which is glorious. And this is what I recommend a lot of you guys. You were like, what's a good tip for, you know, each rank? For bronze, for silver, for gold? Pressure. In ranked, if you have as much pressure as we have right now and how we got that early kill by just, you know, kind of running at them, nobody knows how to play into that. Your average player cannot deal with that. Die. He's dead. Really good play from my Ares, looking for it off of my engage, off my stealth, not really my engage. He engaged, I was just kind of here. Yeah, he's not gonna play off that tower line. That man is scared, very scared. I don't know if this is gonna be a 10-minute surrender. Honestly, it probably is. They're down 5k. Like, this is a slaughter. It doesn't get this bad very often. Especially since it's kind of spread. I mean, I guess their Guan Yu isn't hitting yet, but nobody's really going over to his lane. He's just kind of existing. He also opted for a Blackthorn.
Okay. Enemy spotted.
I could new ult. I'm really low mana though. He's dead. Unfortunate. They got a nice little pick there. I don't know how much they're warding. A lot of them have had wards most of this game, so I'm assuming there's a good amount of wards done. That clear is beautiful, and we have our item. I'm just gonna back in lane. I don't really care if he sees me because he can't do anything with it. Now we chunk. We got a little bit of pen. We've got 30% CDR with the Chronos Pendant procs over and over again. We can spam and do a lot of damage right now. And he went anti-heal right away. I guess the Camazotz was big. Probably a good idea. I want to get my poly online now. That's when everything kind of starts popping off. It's a big power spike. These items are good and valuable, but they aren't massive power spikes. The lead I have is the power spike. He just dashed and missed. Surprising. That's a free kill, so I got nothing to do. I'm letting my mid tower. I'm gonna lose that wave, which sucks, but I wanted to be around, and we'll just get gold off of it, which is fine. We got one good ward up. I'd like to go get another ward up, but I'm pretty core to the damage right now since my turn was late. Mannequins is glorious. I love it. I'm gonna go look for this guy. I think he has this all warded. My stealth time is very short because it's only rank 1. So remember that when you're looking for engages. Trying to pick people off. Getting the left mids. I think he's going for rights, or maybe he's going for the invid. I knew I won't leave the tower anytime soon either. I might be able to go play for their purple. It's a little greedy since my Kemba's at our back buffs. But oh, there it is. So he was doing it already. Feels bad. I'm being very, very aggressive right now. My Ares is grouping the wave. Wait, my Ares cleared the wave. What the heck?
Unfortunate.
Yeah, you don't do that. All you gotta do is hold it. I was rotating over. Would love for him to look for a blink ult onto this. Oh no, they all have beads. That's crazy. He can't. Oh my goodness, I didn't know the Erlang didn't go blink. He's so scared. We need to go for fire. Now, when people are playing like this and they won't leave their tower line, you just start farming. You get all the objectives. Play heavily around the objectives.
Enemies in right lane.
We crush this. Okay. That was strange. I don't think we go for Guan. Maybe we do go for Guan. I can always ult into the Ares too if I see a beads go off. Have to be careful here because I am taking the tower. Good job from the boys. The fact that Erlang Shen, I think he was looking for me and didn't realize my Kamazats was right there. He got cut off really hard. It just disintegrated. I can even solo these. It takes a good amount of my health right now, but I could solo them if I wanted to. That's just all their farm is gone. They're down 7,000 gold right now at the 12-minute mark, which is, that is absurd. That is not okay. Gonna back. Would like to go grab my red for, actually there's a wave. I'm gonna get this wave. I want to get my red, but I can't do that right now. And our clear is just so good at this point. We have a 2-level lead over their highest levels. My cam is also up 2 levels. It is about to start going down. I'm gonna go blink. Aegis is perfectly fine, but with blink, you can, if you ever need to use, you know, an engage from someone you ult into, then you get that blink. If you're Ares swapping, Kamazat swapping, and you need the blink, and you go Aegis, you're kind of just screwed. You never get to use that blink. You never get to have that engage. It's really unfortunate. It's not a good time. Our ult's back up already, by the way. All we did was kill them. Did what? 2 camps in a wave, and it's back up. We're good to go. That's CDR. That's not even full CDR. CDR is a glorious thing. I'm gonna call it missing to make sure everyone understands there are some people not on the map right now.
Enemy spotted.
I want to play up, but it's so difficult. We need way better wards. Our wards are really bad. Even with our lead, they're really bad.
Enemy spotted. Yes. Enemy missing left.
I don't like the Nual dive, because if he plays it and they're not going to be here. Never mind. This Nual dive is fine. That was crazy. I tried to tank for him. Oh my gosh. He went for the full kill. Body block. Yes. It sucks our dude died in the side of the map, but we get the double kill in mid. Body block. I think our long shot might be coming here. I didn't hit those creeps in the back, but I do not see their long shot right now, so that's fine. There he is. So he should be around. I don't have my poly yet. This Kama and me just unstoppable right now. I'm 3 and 12. He's 10 and 7. He's huge. He's gigantic. Oh, I have a lot of gold. He wants the jimmies, I guess. Let me grab left mid since we got that. Gold's coming up. I'll back at poly and we'll set up for Gold Fury. We'll get our red on the way out too. One thing I see people do a lot, which doesn't make any sense. Are you doing objective or like right now I want to back? There's no reason to go do red first. It doesn't have any value. It doesn't do anything for me, right? Now, if you don't understand why, if I go to red and pick it up and back to base, not only am I running over to the side and losing time to do something and then backing anyway, I'm wasting time on that buff. So that buff is going to fall off sooner, which means if I'm in the middle of a fight and it falls off, I just lose that extra damage. Instead, back right away after you do your fire, your gold, whatever. Heal up, buy your item, go straight to red. The only time you go and do a camp first is if it's you need the gold to buy an item. Like you need that specific gold right there to buy an item. Still gonna play up here. I'm not really too afraid of these guys. What the heck? I've never been body blocked by my own illusion like that before. I haven't even done the red yet because we wanted to get the wave and then a fight breaks out. I think it's fine though. Good rotation from the tier. Camo trying to bully. He should be safe. If he drops all of that ult onto the tower, he might die. I hope he... Nice, yeah. They're scared of him. Without the Medusa, they're very scared. That's a almost 11,000 gold lead right now at the 17-minute mark. We'll back since our wave is pushed up, and we will go for the Scorpion and the Pyro. And I'm gonna grab a counter ward. Grabbing the counter ward to ward around the Fire Giant and make sure we can do it for free if we want. Kama just does so much damage. Honestly, I do so much damage, but then the Kama follow-up is just ridiculous because he's huge. Tier wouldn't be a bad swap either. Tier and Guan would be okay swaps. The Guan's a little behind now. He's not that far behind, but he's a little behind compared to Tier, so I'll probably stick to Kama and then Tier for a tankier target. Poly procs, boys. Playing hyper aggressive here since my ult is up again. Alright, there's that. Counter ward down. Oh, he warded there too. Unfortunately, I wanted to counter ward that. Just die. Yeah, they're in left. Nua pushing in mid. This is just completely free. There we go. I'm just gonna head over to I have a rod. Actually, I'll head to mid. I'll be able to get a Calamitous rod. I need 180 gold. They can have the tier 2. No one cares. What they're doing doesn't matter. If they get the tower, it doesn't matter. We just Zerg left. And then we win. And I'm very, very close to level 20. So we'll go for the Mannequin Hidden Blade next. Remember, this gives us 90 magical power, 30 protections. It's a pretty solid item. The burst is what we have it for, though. Essentially going just for the burst. So I have 10 seconds left on my cooldown. He might commit to that, but I'm going to stay for this red. I don't think they'll go on him. He's not that big overall, but he is pretty big compared to them. They won't do very much damage to him. Plus, he has the height of the Nemean already. I hate that item. High res in this patch needs to honestly remove the obelisk, add something new to the map, move stuff around, something to make the map fun and new. And really, they need to take away block stacks off of Shiva. They need to take block stacks away from that item. There's a lot of minor stuff they could do to just make this game so much better. Just die. Poly proc. Gonna beat this. I want to disengage. And that should be a kill. I'm just gigantic, man. The poly procs are too much. Should we just be able to end? Gonna make sure they know to go for the Titan. That beads. Don't know where the Guan went. I think the Guan might have just raged. He's probably been trying to surrender. Oh no, there he is. Alrighty, we end up 10-0 and 13. Absolutely ridiculous Morrigan game. That is why the Morrigan is a solid mid laner. The pressure you can create, especially with your jungler. We both went 10-0 and 13. We both had... Okay. Alright. I don't know the last time I've seen some stuff like that happen, dude. Oh my goodness. We were destroying those dudes in the mid lane. And Nua is not a good pick. I do not like Nua. Like minutes where it didn't throw, blame jungle. Yeah, okay. Look at our damage. Their ADC did 9,700. Their mid did 99. That doesn't count though because it's bull ults. And then we've got Guan Yu at 9,100. 7. Oh man, that was a game. Look at them raging at each other. None of them did anything because they got clapped. I feel kind of bad. They're all arguing, but it's funny. So yeah, pressure. Pick pressure. Boom, 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 boom. Get the pressure. Just throw it down on them. Just absolutely clobber them in the early and then spread it around the map. Easy dubs. Free wins. So there's a Morrigan mid game. I hope you guys like it. Hope you guys learned something from it. Hope you guys are enjoying the series still. Make sure to the like button, the subscribe button, please. Please. And I'll see you all in the video tomorrow.